how's it going? Today is the first day of classes of my sophomore year. Okay, so the first thing I do after I wake up is I typically go and get a shower, because I can't start my day without a shower. And then I go eat breakfast, so let's go do that. Okay, so shower is done. Next we have breakfast, but because we're a little bit behind schedule, we're gonna have breakfast and also watch my philosophy lecture. So the way that breakfast works here is that whenever you go to dinner in the previous day, they also give you a breakfast bag for the next day. So inside the breakfast bag, since I'm allergic to gluten, there's like some stuff I can and can't eat, but they give us like oatmeal, which I can't eat. Sometimes they give gluten-free oatmeal, which is nice. Like orange juice, scone, which I also can't eat. 2 hard-boiled eggs, which I normally do eat, and then the cup of fruit, which you saw me pull out of my fridge earlier, as well as like a tea thing. I don't drink tea. They've just been sort of like piling up in my room, and a packet of silverware. So like they just all come in this bag. And as you just saw, I like to kind of like heat myself some rice and put some soy sauce in it. And eat that with like fruit and then the 2 hard-boiled eggs, because I kind of like more of a salty breakfast. I'm not really a sweet breakfast person.
To pay him, they say, it's as a sophist. But if you study with a sophist, Socrates wants to know, what do you become? Well, Hippocrates seems to conclude, based on some arguments that I skipped over here, if this is at all like the previous cases, then obviously I expect to become a sophist. What you, says Socrates? Wouldn't you be ashamed to present yourself to the Greek world as a sophist? Yes, I would, Socrates, to be perfectly honest. What Plato's doing is presenting the sophists in a certain way. He's presenting them as something that we should be, ashamed to learn from, perhaps even. And Socrates is especially worried about that educational side of things.
Okay, so the first thing that I did was watch philosophy lecture, and that was basically just based off of the readings that we were assigned beforehand. So we had to read Plato's Apology and Protagoras. So the lectures were like pretty much just based off of those, just delving into sort of Socrates' arguments in Apology. So that was really interesting. It's my first philosophy class at Brown, so it was definitely really cool how the professor like deconstructed all the different arguments and like what they meant, and explained a little bit about like the Socratic method, and yeah, so that was interesting. And then the next thing that I did was I did some microeconomic stuff, and basically all that we had to do was like a calc review. which was like really simple because I've already taken like multivariable calculus. So even the multivariate stuff that he had to go over was like really simple. So I just did like the practice worksheet, which took me like 2 seconds. So then we have office hours today, and it's kind of like unclear whether or not we're supposed to go or not. So I'm just gonna go just in case. They're at like 5:30 or something, or 5. So we'll see what those are like. Yeah, but now I'm going to go and grab lunch because it is a little bit afternoon right now, and hopefully pick up my philosophy books while I'm at it, because I've been using LibGen books on my iPad, so I'd rather have the hard copy. All right, so I'm still not used to vlogging in public, so this is gonna be strange, but just bear with me. I'm gonna go grab lunch, and I think I'm gonna go work on the main green for the rest of the day, or for the next few hours. So yeah, let's go.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Okay, I just got my books and my lunch, so right now we are walking to the main green to eat my lunch. Hopefully there are seats or a table available. I spy a group of open chairs over there that I'm just going to snag. Versus the main green. It's kind of popping today. First day of classes. All right, so we got our lunch, we got our books, we got our spot on the main green. To be honest, lunch does not look too appetizing today. It's probably like shrimp and grits or whatever, but I had it last week and it wasn't really that great. So that's kind of a letdown, but it's fine. I have a nice view from where I'm sitting. Alright, so I just came back to my room from the quad, just because I wanted like a change of scenery and stuff, and I FaceTimed my friends for a little bit, and just got done with my advisor meeting. My advisor is absolutely wonderful. You know, all the Pleme advisors are great, but she in particular is just the nicest person ever, very helpful. She's actually retiring at the end of the semester, which I'm like pretty sad about, but it's a well-deserved retirement, definitely. Dean Don, if you ever watch this, you're the best. So now I think I'm going to try to get a quick workout in before I have office hours. I'm not necessarily sure if office hours are required for micro, so I'm gonna go to them to see if they are, but that's at like 5 or something, so it's like 4 o'clock right now, but yeah, see you then. Okay, so my econ section just finished. It was a Q&A session. Kind of unclear what the workload of that class is going to be like, because there's a Q&A session, then there's also like the TA section, then you also have live lecture to watch. So that's like kind of confusing. I think a lot of people are also confused about that. But it was just a basic calculus review, like first derivatives, second derivatives, basic stuff like that. And then I went down to get my dinner. So I think the dinner tonight was like buffalo chicken mac and cheese, which I can't eat because of gluten. So I got the alternate option, which is like grilled chicken, rice, and broccoli. And if memory serves me correctly, this grilled chicken is going to be dry as, but I have plenty of ranch dressing in my fridge, and I will just douse it with that. Dessert is like this cake thing that I also can't eat. Give us our drinks and our 2 bottles of water at every meal to stay hydrated. I have like a little arsenal of water loading up in my fridge. So I haven't had to use my Brita filter yet, which has been great because it's a pain in the butt to have to fill up and to clean and stuff. Not the Brita filter, the zero water filter. Yeah, which is better than the Brita filter, but it also takes 4 times as long to fill up, so. And they also give us an apple, so that is my dinner. We'll probably FaceTime Devin while I eat dinner, and then afterwards I have a meeting that I have to go to for Bullseye College admissions, actually. Training to become a sales rep, make that shmoney. Sign up for Bullseye College admissions. It's actually an incredible tool. They're not paying me to do this. I am not that famous yet. But yeah. Dinner with Devin during quiet period. Say hi. I don't think they can hear you because I have my AirPods in, but just give a little wave. Yeah. Alright, you're not gonna give a little wave? Alright, that's fine. Let's see how it is. Okay. Food tonight, like I mentioned earlier, chicken, broccoli. It's actually not bad. Ranch and yeah, this other stuff. The real snack. Okay, so my friend McGuire just signed me up for Me fantasy football. So I know nothing about football. This is gonna be very interesting. Yeah. Alright, update on the fantasy football. I made my brother do it. So done with dinner and everything. It's around like 10:30 now. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do some of the training modules that I have to do for the research that I'm involved in, the gastroenterology research at Rhode Island Hospital. You have to do human subject training modules from City. So if you've ever done research, you know what I'm talking about. They're really boring, but you just have to get it done. And that's like an Access Epic, which is the electronic medical record system, basically. So hopefully I can get that done tonight, but they're kind of a lot of modules, so we'll see. Alright people, that's it for me. Thank you for watching A Day in My Life. It's around midnight right now, and last year that would have been very early for me to go to bed, but this year I'm trying to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, so I'm going to hit the hay now. But yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Alright, see you in the next video.